Manuel, first of all, how's Vincent Company?
Vincent is recovering from his both injuries, from his hamstring and his calf. He's improving, but he's not fit for tomorrow.
Has there been any interest from any other clubs in Martina Stasic?
Well, I don't know about that. I think that Martina Stasic is part of the team. He has had a lot of injuries during the first part of the season, but maybe some clubs can have interest in him.
Could he be leaving in January?
We'll talk about that. It depends of a lot of things.
Given the transfer restraints that you're working under, if you are going to bring players in, will they be players that can play here for a number of years?
I repeat, we are thinking more in the next game that we must play, that what we are going to do in the window transfer. You know that we have a lot of restriction, not only the amount of money, also the amount of players that we can use. So really, it's a thing that for this moment is not the first important.
Frank Lampard scored another crucial goal for you, didn't he, last week? In an ideal world, will he be staying until the end of the season? We'll
see. I repeat, it's not just our decision. You ask me if I want Frank to stay. Of course, I want him to stay because he's a very important player for our squad, and he's playing very well as a top player that he is. So we think that maybe the next day we will be sure, but I cannot have 100% now at this moment.
And still no agreement yet with James Milner. Why has he not yet signed?
Well, they're talking with James. It's not easy, maybe, with all the players to sign a new contract. There's a lot of things to talk, to decide, to discuss. So I hope that James will finally he will sign his contract. But I repeat the same as I said with Joe Hart. He wants to stay, and the club wants to keep him.
And you're confident he will stay?
Pardon?
You're confident that he will stay?
Yes, I think so. But some different that they can be, they will be arranged.
Thank you.
Manuel? Oh, sorry.
Come back to you in a minute.
Tomorrow you've got problems with striking who's available. Can you just confirm who is available tomorrow?
No, about the strikers, the three of them are out for tomorrow. None of them are fit. So we have to arrange it without Joety, without Seco, without Kun. We will try to play in another way, but I hope that midfielders will arrive from the second line and we are going to score in another way.
You thought about, some people suggested you might do something like play James Milner as a striker or do something completely different than we're not expecting.
Tomorrow we'll see. I repeat, of course, we must change our way to play, a different system, because if you don't have strikers, you must try to arrive to the goal in different ways. I hope that tomorrow we will do it. I know that we play against a team that defends very well also, so we'll see tomorrow with the best solution to play without them.
Crystal Palace were a very difficult team to break down, I would suggest, last season. Do they provide a different type of problem when you play them at home?
Yes, it was a very tough game last year. I remember it was after Boxing Day. We just won 1-0 with Edin Dzeko score. So I am sure that tomorrow we are going to have a similar game that we had last year.
And a question about your old club, San Lorenzo, who are, of course, from Argentina and playing in the World Cup Challenge against Real Madrid. What does it mean, do you think, to a club like that to be playing in such a big game, and can they beat Real Madrid?
Well, a lot of things, because San Lorenzo is a big team in Argentina. You know, in Argentina have 5 important teams that, well, there are more about 5, the 5 more important teams for Buenos Aires. One of them is San Lorenzo. I worked there for 1 year and a half, 2 years. So I really very, very happy for San Lorenzo, for his fans, that they can play this final against Real Madrid. I hope I have also the good luck to work in both teams. I hope that the fans will see a very good game, and I will see who will win.
Pablo Zabaleta played at San Lorenzo. You two talked about it.
Yes, Pablo played. When I was in San Lorenzo, Pablo was, but he was a young player in the young division, but he also played in San Lorenzo a lot of years.
With it being the early kick-off tomorrow, Manuel, City could go top.
How important is it to put that pressure on Chelsea?
It's very important, not the pressure that we can put on Chelsea. Very important to add 3 more points. It's very important to try to finish the first round of games with the most amount of points that we have. We have to play tomorrow at home. We cannot drop more points here because we already dropped the same point as last season. So in that sense, it's very important for us. After that, what happens with Chelsea, if they will feel the pressure or if they don't feel the pressure, it's not our duty. The only thing that we can do is to win.
Is that something you're telling the players, that they could go top tomorrow for a bit of an extra momentum builder?
No, I don't think that's important because we don't know if Chelsea after that will win their game or not. I think that I am talking with the player every day that it's important to have at least 43, 45 points at the maximum that we can have in the first round, and that will be a very good first round, considering that last year we finished the first round with 41 points. So the only thing that we are thinking is to win our games, and we'll see when we finish the first round who is the leader of the table. But I repeat once again, you can be leader in December, but you must be leader in May.
The back.
Manuel, can I just check on the Joe Hart contract situation? Is there any news on that?
I hope that that is all finished. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe in the next couple of days we have the news from the club that's the way that corresponds.
Manuel, Mangala has faced quite a bit of criticism this season, but in the last couple of games in particular, Rome, Leicester, he's been excellent. What have you made of his time at City so far?
Well, when we bought Mangala, we were sure that was a central back for a lot of years. He's a very young player with a lot of experience. That's important in a big club as Porto in Portugal. He played champion, he won titles. So maybe the first couple of months was difficult for him to settle here in the way he needs to play in our team. But we never lost the trust that we have in him. Especially, I'm sure that he will be the central back that this team needs from the next year. So I hope that the last 2 games that you are talking about will be his normal performance from now till the end of the year.